She's going to do it. I think we all feel that. Good to be here with Bob, as usual, with elected officials up and down the line. And Bob's wrong. I'm not going to take very long because I know there are lots of people here and the hour is late. But I want to take just a minute to thank you for being here and for all that you're doing. The full diversity, the full spread of Chatham County is before us today. I was thinking about how one might express that. You know, in North Carolina we talk about everything from Manio to Murphy. Well, let's try everybody from Carolina Meadows to Bon Lee. How's that? Maybe Folks Landing to Silk Oaks to Anyway, you get the point. This is a large county, a diverse county, a challenging county, but a county that is unified under the Democratic banner. So we have a huge potential here. What we do here in Chatham County is going to affect what this state does politically, who wins statewide, and who wins the presidency of the United States. So as the Speaker of the House likes to say, know your power. Know that what we do here matters and that it can have huge consequences across the state and across the country. I want to echo the thanks to Genevieve Parker and to the folks at Holland Chapel here who are welcoming us so graciously today. A minister I once admired used to say that we need a certain kind of patriotism in this country. We don't need uncritical lovers of the country, nor do we need loveless critics of the country. What we need is people who love this country enough to support our country, but also to mend its flaws.
That's right.
Also to make it better. And that's the kind of patriotism that our country's always depended on, and it's the kind of patriotism that's reflected in this gathering here this morning. And it's really what I want to say today, that we do have a chance this year, a chance that is unique, I think, in our lifetimes. A chance to serve this county and to serve this state and to serve this country, and indeed to restore America's moral leadership in the world. That's the great hope of Senator Obama, with a fresh vision from a new generation, with a proven record of leadership and the ability to announce to the world and to carry out a new day in America's leadership. Moral leadership in the world, and also leadership here at home. Getting serious about this economy. John McCain admits he doesn't know much about the economy, and he's in the process of proving it every day. We're seeing our Republican colleagues in the House of Representatives these days with a time-tested tactic, you might say. What Bob was referring to was how they blocked us on this energy issue time after time. They said no to going after the speculators in the oil market. They brought that down. In fact, they wanted to bring it down so much that they turned 11 of their members around to change their vote from yes to no, just so we could not succeed in pushing that anti-speculation.
Gotta get them out, get them out.
You said it. You said it, sister. I won't go into detail, but time after time, the Republicans, when it comes to price gouging, they defeated the bill. When it comes to getting some investment made in those alternative energy sources, something a number of you have spoken to me about today, reducing our dependence on oil, and on foreign oil in particular, giving some incentives for conservation, getting those alternative sources developed. They've opposed that too, and Senator McCain has said quite publicly that he has no interest in any broader energy package that so much as taxes the oil companies one additional time. These are companies that are making record profits, have enjoyed these windfalls, and he actually wants to give them $4 billion more in tax breaks. That's his energy plan. So he's proving every day he doesn't know much about the economy, and he really getting beyond the special interests and the kind of governance we've had with these two oil men in the White House for 8 years. Has no interest, no prospect of getting past that. America needs better, and America's going to have better.
Yes.
One aspect of the struggles that we've had, and I said to some of the Democratic meetings earlier this season, I said there are a couple of honor rolls that I'm very proud of in Washington these days. The first one won't surprise you. It's the achievements that we've been able to do, often over partisan opposition. Things like increasing the fuel efficiency standards, which of course should have been done years ago. Things like getting the cost of college loans down. Things like raising the minimum wage. Things like pay as you go budgeting. I'm proud of those things. That's an honor roll that Democratic leadership can claim credit for. But there's another honor roll. There's an honor roll of things that we have not been able to get done, that we have struggled valiantly to get done, but that have been subject to Senate filibusters and presidential vetoes. And I'm very frustrated that those things haven't gotten done, but I'm proud that we've tried, I'm proud that we've fought, and I'm proud that we're taking those issues into this election.
Yes.
Because it's an agenda for the future. Life-saving stem cell research.
Yes.
Health insurance for America's children. A U.S. policy that once and for all says we do not torture. A redeployment of our troops from Iraq. And a restoration of America's moral leadership in the world. That's an honor roll, isn't it? Aren't you proud to stand for those things? Every one of those things, every one of those issues is the subject of a presidential veto. And most of them have been the subject of Senate filibusters. Senate filibusters, if I ask you to guess, how many filibusters were in the Senate last year? I don't know what you'd guess, but I'll tell you. There were over 70. Over 70. That's about 2 or 3 per week. What that means is that Republicans routinely filibuster everything. And nothing gets through the Senate it's very, very hard to get through the Senate without 60 votes.
We won't have 60.
Guess how many we got now? Guess how many more we need? And guess who's going to be part of that new majority? A great message this morning. She's doing a great job around this state. We all, though, have a job to do. Wherever we are, whatever our position in life, there are people that we influence. There are people we can pull in. There are ways we can expand our circle of friends and neighbors and associates who are trying to make things better for this state and this country. I know you're part of that. You wouldn't be here this morning if you weren't, and I'm proud to be on your team. Thank you so much.